So the first priority for a BDC advisor for us is to pick up the phone when it rings. And I know that sounds funny, but a BDC is not a call center. Everyone calls it a call center. Thomas and I were talking about this the other day. Not a call center. It's really, we're like remote car salesmen or sales people. And so what do I mean by that? Well, phone is the second best lead you have to a walk-in showroom visit, because they're showing, an immediacy to need to speak to somebody. Otherwise, they would just chat or fill out a lead form. So we prioritize that as well. 2-3 rings or less, we want to make sure we pick up the phone. Not something a dealership can do all the time, and it's not always easy. The next is to call the new lead and text the new lead. And we have the ModCom team who emails the new lead. So all three of those communications are being done simultaneously. Actually, we text first, then call. And the reason we do that is because when we text first, the customer recognizes the phone number. So when we call, they have a better chance of picking up. There's a little tip for all the people out there running BDCs. But we text first, then call. And then obviously we do priority follow-up next, which is customers that we were engaged with, that we either had an appointment or we didn't. And then the next is just overall follow-up. So that process right there that I just explained was something that we've been doing for years. The challenge for us is, are we doing it right? What are the customers saying? Are we always giving them the right answers? Are we always doing our job properly? Or are there other problems within those conversations, like inventory or credit and other things? So when Thomas decided to partner up with us, because Thomas is a partner of mine, the first thing I said to him is, we have to understand what's going on in these conversations. Because you can do all these things right and still not get the result we're looking for. And why is it? Why aren't we getting the result we're looking for? And there are reasons. And there are reasons that I think most car dealers want to know what those reasons are. So Thomas, you can take over from there if you'd like. What I would say about it.
Yeah, for sure. And I would emphasize everything Vinnie just said. And I'd also point out that, if you to think about from a technical perspective, what we're trying to address here is how quickly can we get to the customer? How quickly can we get their questions answered? And the way of unlocking a lot of speed is to know. So as Vinnie was saying, we now see a lot of things in the conversations that we didn't see before. And some of them do slow up the business process, either because we didn't know something was happening, or we can know more than we did. So I'm just give you one quick example. For those of you who watch this who are outside the automotive industry, a TO is something which refers to a turnover where we have a question that a customer is asking us, that we bring it down to the dealership and say, we need this answered for us. That's a delay in the communication. We want to avoid TOs. We want to make sure that we can get the right answers to the customer when they ask the question. The ability to really understand and have much more access to the data that's happening in the car store and our own team allows us to have answers faster. Faster answers means less TOs, means more conversions, more engagement, less time to wait, less time for that deal to go cold.